This is going to be the boldest and most difficult thing that I've ever done in my whole life. Ever. This is where the story starts. This is where the journey begins. A few weeks ago, I did something really stupid. I announced to the whole world on social media that I, introvert, hater of selfies, avoider of cameras, stutterer, complexion as dark as the night, was starting a YouTube channel. Pure madness. For the life of me, cannot understand, I can't figure out why I did it. But here we are. This is going to be the most difficult thing that I've ever done in my whole life. Ever. So for the longest time, I've lived alone. And for as long as I've been able to afford to, I've always had a house that had a spare room. And that spare room has always doubled as my home office. The businesses that I've started have been incubated. Fundi Bots, for example, started in my spare room, and that's where the idea basically exploded from. So it's only fitting that this YouTube channel also starts from a spare room. Maybe one day we'll move to a bigger space. Maybe, and I can dream, we will have access to huge resources, but for now, it's going to start right here. This particular room has always been my creative space. Painting, paintbrushes, etc. You'll see some of the paintings around. I do a lot of writing, lots of notes. I do electronics.
Voice modules online. Importing sound libraries and calibrating audio output. Checking power levels. Please wait. Power levels optimum. Obstacle is less than 20 centimeters away. Initiating collision avoidance.
So, first things first, I'm starting with my phone camera. It has great zoom, great focus, and it's not something I can complain about. It's a good phone, takes great pictures, and records fantastic video, 4K, everything. But the sound is bad. There's a lot of ambient noise. I'm using these headsets that are not professional. It will get better, but for now, this is what we're starting with. And the entire idea behind this particular video is to use the things that I already have and spend as little money as possible as I set up this YouTube studio. I want to be as prudent as possible with the entire setup, and basically I want to try as much as possible to keep costs below 500,000 shillings, which is about $135. In an ideal scenario, it would be zero, but there's just so much work that needs to go around, especially with the noise and the light. So my target is 500,000 shillings. We'll find out. Over the course of this video, you're going to see the transformation. There might be some time lapses, there might be some construction videos, but we'll explore the setting together. But I want to create a more dynamic space, but extremely organized and professional, because right now I cannot film anything. I mean, what you're looking at is the before, absolutely chaotic. But I want to turn it into an interview space for guests, a space where people can come and have conversations and have discussions, a space where people can actually be free and open and share the stories that we want to share. So we'll do some soundproofing. You can hear the background noise. I'll try and understand the dynamics of the space and generally create a fantastic environment to provide amazing content for you. So, let's go. So this is the room. There's a little sign here that says Kaizen, which for me is a strong reminder to improve myself every day. This is the sound form that I'm going to use. This came from a studio that I had earlier. There's some more of it here and hidden in this drawer. You can see the gray ones right here. This mess is basically what used to be my electronics lab. You can see these cute little guys. Right, so awesome. Facing the wrong direction. So I used to do a lot of electronics tinkering in here, Arduino, etc. And then this was my art station. I do a lot of art. You can see some very random illustrations on the wall. The painting stuff, paint brushes, art paper, etc. And then when you come here, it's mostly office storage, some notebooks, some electronic stuff. The shelves in here. So yeah, I think at some point you'll be seeing a lot of this stuff going around. But as you can tell, there's a lot of noise outside, and I need to figure out how to reduce that noise, how to turn this into a soundproof space. There are these really awesome comic book things. Batman, huge fan. Rick and Morty, absolutely fabulous. Stranger Things, of course. And then my workstation. This beast here is incredibly fantastic. I love it. We had no power the night before, and so now let me show you what I do in here. It is a pretty cool workstation. It is incredibly powerful. I use it to do all my work, especially for Nibot's work, since I do a lot of design and visualization internally, but also a lot of paperwork. And this is where I used to put a 3D printer when I was doing some 3D design that I would then take to the office for prototyping to the robots. And yeah, this is the space, as you see it. And so we need to figure out how to turn this into a YouTube space. With all the noise coming out of that window, these walls are extremely thin. The lighting is absolutely horrible, but we need to figure out how to make it work. So yeah, this is day one. Beginning to move the stuff around. It's really hot right now. So I'm going to set up a time lapse and then we'll see how the place transforms. So wish me luck. Here we go. That's one side of the room done. There's still this other side left, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But everything is going to come back here in bits and pieces. But as you can see, there's so much dirt. I need to figure out whether I'm going to repaint this or just do a wallpaper type arrangement. But we'll see. But at least we're getting there. So now I can begin getting a better idea of the space. Obviously this workstation is going to stay here. This ugly chair is still going to be here, but it works, it does the job pretty well. I'm not complaining. So far, it's looking clean. Inside here, madness. Tiny striker. That looks... So I've just spent the last couple of hours rearranging this space. So far, I haven't spent any money. It's basically $0, $0. I got some sofa chairs that I had in the living room and I've basically reused them here. What's probably going to change a little is that they look really awful, so I might just do a little bit of color touch up, but I figured it's good enough for a start. Day one has ended of the makeover and it's looking pretty good so far. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So a few days later, I came back to this and realized that I absolutely did not like the two chairs next to each other. So I figured it would be better to just bring this one
smaller sofa and put it in here. So it's a 2-seater. It should be able to get the job done, and it's definitely much better for the space.
So I had to clean the walls. So you know how I was saying that we should do a wallpaper arrangement? What I decided to do on this side of the room is that instead of spending money like trying to get wallpaper or trying to paint, I just decided to give the wall a wash, and it actually looks significantly better. It's much brighter and the dirt is gone. So I'm glad about that. So now what I want to do is begin installing these. Just a couple of them on that side, and then we'll figure out the window situation later. So that's what's next.
And this is just basically me like using double-sided tape to stick this foam to the wall. It came out pretty nice. It came out a lot better than I expected, and the tape is much stronger than I expected. And then a whole lot of cleaning up the space, just making it look nice. And then voila, this is what it looks like now. I think it's pretty good. I really love it, and I can't wait to start shooting from this.
So what do you guys think? I honestly love it. I think it looks brilliant. I think it looks fantastic, and I'm really excited about the potential that it has. Obviously there's still a lot of work to be done. You can see there's still a bit of glare in my eyes, so I need to like diffuse the lights and make them a little bit softer, and then I need to work on like the interview space, which right now is a mess. We have the couch that I set up, but I need to like just continue just making it a little bit better. Right now I have spent I think about 130,000 Uganda shillings, so still have about 350,000 to go from my target. So thank you so much for watching this YouTube video all the way to the end. You have no idea how happy that makes me. This is my very first YouTube video, and I am both freaked out and very excited. But I'm hoping that we shall walk this journey together. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's somewhere down there. Don't forget to hit the alerts button. Over the next few months I'll be posting tons of content, business advisory, getting advice from professionals, interviewing people actually on the streets trying to get work done, discussing failures, trying to understand what success looks like, trying to make sense of this whole business environment. What does entrepreneurship really mean? How do you set up a company? How do you do sales? How do you do marketing? How do you fundraise? How do you engage people? How do you build teams? And a lot of this is going to be the experience of experts out there, and some of it will be very deep personal experiences that I've learned over the course of my business and entrepreneurship life. I really hope that it can be content that will be meaningful to you, but also very strong reminders for myself, because I believe in continuous learning all the time. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and onwards and upwards. Solomon out.